Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Garde Galaxia and today I'm going to show you how I drew this amazing Paper Mario box art that features myself and all my Paper besties. Alright, well it already started so I'm behind, so let's try to catch up. So the only thing I'm doing here is tracing the clouds. That's right, I'm not drawing clouds from my memory or from scratch or by looking at my window staring at the sky, getting a little too close to the sun and blinding my eyesight. So, you know, to play it safe I just traced what was already there. I hope you don't mind. And there are the pipes, which I did draw by myself, but obviously I used the ones that were already there as inspiration. Figured, oh hey, I need to put a bottom on this, so let me do that real quick. So I did that, and then I, you know, played around with the bushes a little bit, nothing too fancy. Oh, and I tried to draw a star from scratch, but that obviously didn't last too long. And by the time we get to the end, you'll see it's not. Oh, look at that. The colors of my people, the sign of my people, the rainbow. I did the rainbow. Yes, I did. I did it from scratch. Does it look great? No, but where it needs to look great, it looks perfect. And now I found a font online. I don't remember what it was, like Super Mario font or some bullshit like that. Yeah, so I made it in paper, I wrote it out in white, and then I outlined it in black, and then I just like kind of put the layers together. So the outline was on top, the color was on the bottom, and then I did the same thing so it could say Garde. And now I am drawing my face. Obviously, I'm not the greatest with drawing like people and stuff like that. Especially when I'm illustrating, because I kind of make them look fucking stupid. So I'm taking my time with this, and at this point, that's actually probably my boyfriend drawing that right now and not me. Like, I tried to give me a big old Mario nose. That wasn't gonna last long. So yeah, I think at this point I took it back and now I'm coloring in the hair. I'm obviously going for the Majora's Mask Great Fairy kind of vibe right now. But when I told John to, you know, let Jesus take the wheel, him being Jesus, I didn't really explain that part. So he was trying to make me look like Mario with a dress. You see I have that little G hat. Look at that. You wouldn't even know that that was there if you didn't watch this video. It's a good thing you're tuning in. And then he is drawing the leaves for me after I told him, hey, I'm trying to do the Great Fairy. Because I don't know if I could draw leaves like that. Let's be real. And hey, if I can use his labor for free, I'm gonna do it. So, where are we? Just, you know, putting in some more details, nothing crazy. Oh, I probably should have mentioned that this is all being done in Procreate. It is available on the iPad for like $10. Very good. If you use Photoshop and you're good at Photoshop, you'll dive right in. And if you're not good at Photoshop or it's your first time, I mean, for 10 bucks, if you already have the iPad, you know, you can't go wrong. Otherwise, if you just have a computer and you're looking to draw and no iPad, maybe just use some free picture editing software online. I don't know if GIMP is still a thing, but it is. Okay, anyway, so I'm coloring in the skin, the hands. That's definitely like a Mickey Mouse hand, but we won't tell Disney, right? This is between you, me, and the people at Nintendo who are not gonna also know that I'm, you know, just like plagiarizing their art. It's a parody, it counts. There's no copyright law for that. Anyway, what am I doing? I don't even know. Oh, okay, so, oh, now I added texture to the background because of the logo, because I didn't want it to be just like green, you know. And look, I put the leaves in the hair. I literally just copy and pasted and flipped the fucking dress. Now we're drawing Peach. So this is actually Chelsea. I actually asked her who she wanted to be, and this was the first one I did that wasn't me, and she said Peach, and I was like, okay, great. Now how am I gonna make her, like, what outfit or cosplay has she ever worn or whatever? And I was like, oh wait, she was Sailor Jupiter when we went to Comic-Con together. No, anime and NYC. I always forget what it's called. So I actually did this all by myself, I think. Did I? I don't know, maybe John did the hand. No, that looks like a hand that I would draw, but I think he did the legs. Yeah, he did the legs. What did I even do on this? Maybe I didn't do any of it. No, I definitely did. I did the coloring, I did the hair, I did the face. Super cute. Now I'm drawing, just filling in the space between me and Chelsea with that little cube in the top right corner. Look at that. Look at my little cube. Put it there. It looks great. I think I have to put an outline around it. Up there it is. There's the outline. Jeez, I'm psychic. And whatever that green thing is, I don't know what the fuck that green thing is. You saw it kind of looks like Wobba Fett, but I really don't know what it is. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Enough about me and my drawing. You think this is great? You think this is great art? Oh, look at that. I added an outline and a drop shadow. Okay, and now, this was like a few days later. So now I'm drawing Split Fish TV as the Goomba, and he was streaming as I was doing this, so I was watching him. I just took a screenshot of his stream to get the colors, and then I just, when I finished outlining and drawing how I was going to turn him into a Goomba, right there, I just kind of ink dropped him from his live stream and used those as the colors, and hey, like, worked really great. I'm fixing the top part, a fin. I was gonna say a horn, but fish don't have horns. Do all fish not have horns? I don't know. Maybe there's like a unifish, like a unicorn fish. There might be. I don't really know. Oh, maybe like an eel. There's probably like an eel out there that has a horn. Yeah, I'm gonna go for eel. Oh, anyway, so this was probably like the hardest one that I could have done. So on top, as you see, I am drawing where Paratroopa would be, and that's actually Katie, aka Kader, with 2 R's and an underscore. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna draw Katie as Paratroopa? So let me just kind of, oh yeah, Jiraiya, because she likes Jiraiya. So I like just kind of drew it out a little bit. I'm not really good with figuring out how hair works. Oh, at this point, John is drawing. He was like, oh, let's make her have flying hair. And I was like, I love it. Does Jiraiya have that at all? I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but hey, he's dead, so he doesn't have to know. Spoiler alert. Anyway, so I also drew Cooper over there. Coops? What's his name in the first one? Cooper, right? No, Coops, and then Cooper. No. Cooper. What is he called in the 1,000 Year Door? Are they both Cooper? No, they can't both be Cooper. So I just drew the outline of him because I'm like, oh, this is a weird body shape and I've never drawn a turtle before. Oh, anyway, here we are again with Katie. So now she's looking good. And you'll notice something cool. I realized that I liked Katie's eyes more than I liked my own eyes. So I copy and paste her face and put it over mine. Just so we actually have the same eyes. I think we have different mouths. I'm pretty sure we have different mouths, but yeah. So I'm getting in the details, coloring my hands now that they are connected. Definitely, John, I think, did a lot of that coloring. I think I did the shading, though. I don't know. Anyway, now we're doing Bubblegum Walrus, BG, BGW as Coops. I'm gonna call them Coops. I'm probably not right, but we're gonna call them Coops. This was not easy. This one I had the hardest time with, I think. The shape of the head, I know it looks like I did it pretty quickly and pretty easily, but I did kind of struggle. I took a break and then I went to go draw Quake as Wacka. Because like Quake is all about like Quagsire, and Chelsea drew a Quake emote. So I asked her to send me the emote and she was like, what is the emote for? And I'm like, oh, so I could sell it and not give you any money for it. No, JK. One thing I did, I drew the mouth, realized it was too small, and instead of redrawing it bigger, I just stretched it. Keep in mind, if you do that, it is going to become more pixelated. You know what I'm saying? So be cautious when you do that. I got away with it here, but don't tell anyone. Now I'm going back to BG and I'm just starting to color it in. I don't have all the details of the outlines done yet, so I'm kind of procrastinating by doing the color, and I'm like, taking a break. I'll do the color, and then I'll fill it in as I go. And one thing you'll notice is that the bottom shoe, I'm sorry, well, there's 2 bottom shoes, right? Because shoes are on the bottom of your body, obviously. So he has two shoes. The one on the right, which is behind, ends up being changed. See, look, I'm changing it right now. I was like, I'm going to draw it so it makes sense to me, not how it looks in the Paper Mario box art. And you know what? I was wrong. So I did end up changing it. What am I drawing now? I don't even see anything. What is happening? Oh, the mouth. I'm editing the mouth and I'm getting some more line art done. But I'm really going in there with the details. He looks pretty good right now, but I do change the shoe. He does have one shoe. The one on the left, his foot is obviously the back, what is that, the heel, the back of it? Yeah, the heel is on the ground and the rest of it is up. So the other one, I don't know if it would be flat on the ground. I don't think that's a natural way for people to walk. Anyway, we are over here drawing Aline. I had a lot of fun drawing Aline, but she was definitely the hardest one. This part was easy. I feel like there was 3 people so far I said was the hardest one, so every time I say that, just ignore me. So I'm not going to go into details here, but Aline is very big on, how do I put this? Let's just say if she had to take a dip in any body of water, it would be the Red Sea. So I am drawing her Kami Koopa's wand as Miss Tampy. Having some struggles here, going from Koopa to person is definitely a struggle. So her face right now really was creeping me out, and I did not know where to put the hair. I was really struggling with the hair and also the color choices because I didn't really want it to be Kami Koopa, but I didn't want it to be too far off. So I kind of left it there, and now I am drawing John. If you didn't just see, I just drew him a bong originally, and I changed it to just a rectangle, just as a placeholder, and I gave him a hat, which will change. Just kind of wanted to map out where everything would be. Now John is drawing right there. Oh, I like how he did the lipstick. Oh, I should have left that back in. I don't think she has lipstick in the end. Now I'm going back in and changing the colors and, you know, editing it just a little bit and putting some highlights on her. And as you can tell, the highlights do not look the same as I highlighted or shaded anyone else. But for some reason, I decided to go in with a soft airbrush on her instead of just blocking out like more like geometric outlines, if you will. I just did that because the Kami Koopa in the art, as you can see in the background right now, also kind of does have a airbrush highlighting effect to her. So I was just like, we're gonna stick with that. She's still like, I think she's done now. I'm still not the fondest of her, and under her chin it looks weird, but whatever, it's fine. So now we're going back to the ghost. We're gonna go to John. This is Lady Bao. I decided to make him have a Naruto headband for obvious reasons. So I am drawing that in right now. And I wanted him to be blue. I wanted him to be pale, just like, what do you call it? Lady Bao, but not necessarily green. Is it Bao or is it Bo? Lady Bo? Lady Bao? What the fuck is wrong with the English language? Like, why do all these words, they're like spelled the same, but then they're all fucking, they sound different. Like, I just can't keep up with all of it. This is horseshit. And it's my first language, so I don't know. Anyway, obviously now I am drawing a Game Boy Color. So we went from bong to rectangle to $19 Fortnite card to Game Boy Color. Well, that's not even a Game Boy Color. That's the original Game Boy. I'm adding an outline and a drop shadow, and adding some more perspective onto the top of her staff, Aline, we're talking about. Now, here's the start of the show. I'm drawing Bowser. There was probably a big gap in between finishing everything else and then finishing Bowser, because I did not know who was going to be Bowser. And I was like, you know what? Who's better than fucking Peppa Pig? So, as you can see, I just draw a regular Peppa Pig. And I'm like, okay, let's leave it there. But I was like, you know what? Copyright. So let's put this identity withheld spelled out in the Peppa Pig font that they use in this show. And then I went to go do some other stuff somewhere in the drawing. I don't know where I am. But then I was like, you know what? Let's give her a Bowser shell and see what that looks like. And I was like, oh, wow, I really like the Bowser shell. Let's take this to the next level. Give this bitch some horns. So she's feeling a little horny up there. Gave her a little tuft. And then I was like, eyebrows. Let's just see what the eyebrows look like. And I was like, oh, this is great. And the whole time I'm thinking about motherfucking Mario Party 2 facelift. Or maybe it was Mario Party 1. I don't know. Where you get to do Bowser's face. And I was like, oh, this is literally this. I left her with the red dress. It was an afterthought to change it into like Bowser's like stomach. But I mean, hey, it's fine. And now I put that logo on the right side. So it really looks like box art. And that was a great touch. I didn't even think about that until the moment I did it. And a little bit later, I'll get into that a little more. I just did something to my face, but I don't know what it was. I don't know, but I look cute anyway. I'm fixing the shadows so they all look consistent with one another. They didn't all look the same, so I just played with them. Now you can tell I drew the star. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I didn't like the star that I drew. I'm repositioning things so they make a little more sense. Put a drop shadow on that logo in the top left corner. And I changed all the colors of the bushes because they looked pretty dull. Like the dull color is, I think I ink dropped it from the box art, but then when I looked at the game box art in the Nintendo Switch Online thingy, I was like, oh, it looks a lot more vibrant, and I'm into that, so let's make it vibrant. And as you can tell over there, I'm playing with different ideas for the logo, and oh, look at that, we're done. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. There's a quick 30-second video of this available on my TikTok. Go follow me on Twitch, and as you can tell on the right side, we are streaming this game on the 22nd, so I hope to see you all there. I have the hiccups right now. Yeah, and I keep putting the microphone on my shirt, so I'm covering it. Anyway, that's fine. Well, I hope you learned a thing or two. Enjoyed my narration. Thank you so much. See you again. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and if you have, thank you. Bye.